Travis Wayne Goodsell. This is a little video clip about latest updates on the church's news. Church news. The first thing I noticed is one of the top stories, not as top as uncovering lost documents in the time capsule of the Salt Lake City's Moroni statue, that the horn was a fallen star during the Magna earthquake. And since Mormons believe, as I'm still getting thumbs down for those videos, Mormons believe that the falling star is Jesus. Jesus is the falling star, Travis. That's the symbol. Okay, but don't try to tell me it's Jesus. Call him who it is. Tell everybody who your God is, who you really worship. Don't try pulling a stunt like, oh, it's Jesus. Jesus takes away agency. Jesus espouses hatred and sexism and polygamous sex trafficking. Just come clean. Admit it. But anyway, Beirut. That was... When was that? It was yesterday. 2 days ago. 2 days. What the explosion footage tells us. Yeah, 2 days ago. Which was after the 3rd. It was on the 4th. There was a sign in the heavens that day. But if you'll notice the flag for Lebanon, it's the cedar of Lebanon. Do they even have any? There was a massive deforestation that was done anciently. Turned the whole area into desert. But it used to be a lush garden paradise at one point in time, just like Sahara, Africa. But yeah, Cedars of Lebanon. And Beirut, being the capital of Lebanon, is the ancient Babel. Yeah, that Babel, not Babylon. Babel in Lebanon. That's why the sign. Yeah. And so, yeah, very interesting. As it comes from the Egyptian origin story, which is going on still. We are in the latter days, remember? Oh no, Travis. No. Nelson postponed the latter days by sending missionaries back out into the field. Even though they're just reassigned. So, yeah, the groundbreaking date for Brazil's temple, now that they have lost control of the coronavirus as well. Might as well kill as many as we can. But yeah, if you hadn't noticed, the church is pushing temple. Coronavirus going up. We're red in Utah. Red. What are we supposed to do, according to health officials, if the state's in red? We're not supposed to go to temples. We're not supposed to go to church. You're not supposed to leave your home to go to work. You're not supposed to go shopping. In red, you even have potentially grocery stores shutting down. That's how serious this is. But nope, we're open for business. As Utahns, according to the stats from yesterday, are indicating that Utahns who are losing their job are finding something else that disqualifies them to continue to get the $600. And so that's just perpetuating the cycle. But yeah. So here's a little news coverage of why do temples have the angel Moroni on top? Because Willard Richards changed it to Moroni from Nephi. Yep, something else Mormons don't know and get mad at me instead of looking it up in the Joseph Smith papers. And so how can we access the power of the temple? Do you think maybe women forgot that they once were supposed to obey their husbands? Do you think that with the changes that had to happen twice during Nelson's time, do you think Mormons are just going to say, oh, the past never happened? That was all in the past. We don't do that anymore. We don't think that way anymore. Yeah, but you did. And you can't get good fruit from a bad, spoiled tree that's dead. But nope, leave it to Mormons to call a dead fruit good and yummy. And so yes, the changes to the handbook a second time over as they released it with changes, and now they're made further changes to 15 sections. Yep. You know, you'd think if Jesus himself was talking directly to these guys, that Jesus would know how to do it right the first time. So does this mean that Jesus is fallible? Or does it mean that the prophets have a poor attention span and weren't taking notes? So here's Elder Clayton. He's still in the 70s presidency, I believe. He urges graduates to find their own promised land. Get the hell out of Utah. This is ours. That's what it says. Elder Clayton urges graduates to find their own promised land. That's just, oh my God. They just make it so easy. We definitely need a late night show of comedy just about the church alone. So here's one of my ancestors, Emmeline B. Wells, and she was a suffragist. Now, remember, women, you used to have to obey your husbands. And mission reassignment proves to be a life-changing experience. Oh, Mormon obvious. Oh, it proves it all right. Wow. But yep, the time capsule with the lost scriptures, and I went over that video, and Mormons weren't too happy about that one either. But that one's doing very well. I mean, yeah, the Apocrypha Mormons. Where'd the Apocrypha go? There it is! It was hidden in the time capsule. Just make it so easy. Oh, dear God. And then groundbreaking for another COVID-ridden place in the world. They're trying to kill us. That's why I have to laugh and make jokes. Because, I mean, these guys are just pure evil. They want us dead. And why? Well, there just happens to be some guy, who knows what his name is, goes by TWG. Who's suing the church and has won multiple times over, according to the law. But we're still waiting on Mormon Federal Chief Judge Waddups. I mean, he's this TWG guy, whoever he is, caught them in the very act of trying to kill him. So, yep. Sorry, Mormons. Church ain't true. That's why I do Team Joseph versus Team Brigham Young in many of the videos now. Dear God.